Well, there have been so many results flowing into our newsroom tonight, but you got to wonder how the parties here in Central Ohio are feeling at this hour.
Well, tonight we are checking in with two of our political strategists, Republican Terry Casey and Democrat Derek Clay. They join us live. Terry, we spoke earlier during the 9 o'clock hour. Biden had that lead, and you said not so fast. Keep watching tonight.
Well, and as a little before 10 o'clock, the president went ahead in Ohio, and the margin has increased more. But when you look at the detailed county by county, most of your smaller rural counties are already in. There's still a certain amount of vote to come in, like from the 3 Cs, Hamilton County, Franklin, and Cuyahoga. So I think it'll narrow up in Ohio, and maybe President Trump will win Ohio narrowly. But obviously, the presidential race is going to be decided by what happens in Pennsylvania, Arizona, and some other states.
Yeah, Derek, we can pretty much say that the president probably will carry Ohio tonight. That's not that much of a shock. But because Biden did narrow the gap here, what does that say about what might happen in those other states where he had a very slim margin of victory in 2016?
Absolutely. Well, Ohio is no surprise that Donald Trump will probably carry this state. But the bottom line is the night is still young. The vote is not over. We still have the major cities in Ohio that have not finished their vote count yet. So as Terry said earlier, the vote count is going to be relatively slim when the final vote is done. But the former vice president is up currently in Arizona. In Pennsylvania, President Trump is up now, but Pittsburgh is about 17% in, and Philadelphia is less than 50% counted. So the night is not over. Michigan, we're probably not going to know those results until maybe even Friday. So this race is far from over.
Terry, I have to quickly switch gears and ask you about a local race. It appears that Ron O'Brien, the Franklin County prosecutor, could lose that office that he's held for 23 years. He's trailing right now by about 9 points. Are you shocked by that?
Well, not totally. When I saw the first early returns from the mail-in and the walk-in ballots, he had quite a deficit. He started to narrow it. I talked to Ron several times, but he kind of knows the margin will narrow a little bit, but probably it's still going to be around a 40 or 45,000 vote loss, because the tide in Franklin County for Biden and against Trump was so strong. For him and a lot of the local judges and others, it was just too big of a upstream swim to close it on election day. So yes, Ron did well on election day, but it was the early vote in and the Democrat slate card that sunk him.
Derek, I'm going to bring you into this conversation because it's interesting, because in Columbus, we are also watching Amendment 2. How could this have played a factor into this vote we see tonight when it comes to Ron O'Brien?
Well, I mean, you saw this summer that, we had civil unrest in this community, and people were very upset about the murder of George Floyd. And so, the issue two that was on the ballot brought a lot of voters out to the ballot box at Franklin County, and I think that they voted their conscience, and they voted for candidates that they wanted to see that best represented them.
Yeah, well, we thank you both for being here with us. No doubt that Franklin County is one of the blue counties now here in the state of Ohio. So thank you both for your insights, and we'll be checking back with you.